This is the episodes that fans have been waiting for. Daredevil is back. So first up, let's get the most important thing out of the way here. The swordman, Jack, is back. It's a brief little cameo at the beginning of the episode and a small little maybe 1 minute role of him attending one of Fisk's parties to try to sway the elite to see his way, more or less. It's political corruption. That's really what it's about. But quite a few things go down in this episode. First and foremost, there is Frank Castle being brought up by Matt's girlfriend, and she's like, "Hey, I want to interview a vigilante," and he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, who you got in mind?" And she lists off a couple, Daredevil and also Frank Castle, and he takes a laugh at this. But at the same time, the Punisher factors into this because Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, has officially ordered a anti-vigilante task force, and a couple of the corrupt cops we saw before have all been recruited and handpicked by him. They will not be wearing body cameras. They're allowed to do what they want, and they're allowed to more or less be above the law. And that was really great to see in this because it starts, spinning its story that's going to lead into season 2 of this whole thing, which we see from set photos and videos that it's very prominent. Now, on the other side of that, we have Matt, who's been convinced to start suiting up again in a very interesting way, as he's still feeling the weight of Foggy and he's feeling the weight of Hector dying. And this comes into play when, a person goes missing because Muse has officially become more prominent, as now he's painting giant murals, leaving bodies, and he's been discovered by people, and there's even a approximate 60-person body count attributed to him, and this starts giving Matt the itch to get back into the game. At the same time, Fisk is falling into his old ways, and towards the end of the episode, we see the mirror. Fisk is literally going into and confronting Adam, and he wants Adam to take an axe and try to take him down because he knows he's formidable and he's gonna put him out. At the same time, Matt ends up tracking Muse into his lair, and we see him fully suited up, and we can see that he's not exactly the Matt that's perfect. He hasn't been Daredevil for a while. He's still picking up into it, so Muse ends up getting the upper hand a couple times, but Matt is still very much formidable and able to hold his own. At the end of the episode, he literally has Muse just about to off him, literally, and he realizes, no, I can't. He stops, he saves Miss Ayala, and Muse is able to escape, but obviously he knows where his lair is. He's now onto him. He's fully back as Daredevil. Wilson Fisk seems to be transforming, literally. At one point, he goes to put on his jacket and it starts to rip. And he gets this look on his face, like something's going on here. He might be experimenting on himself or something. Whatever's going on, it's clearly making him bigger again. I think they're going to definitely increase his size. So this was a phenomenal episode. A lot of stuff goes down. A lot of moments that just make you go, oh man, and want to cheer. Overall, man, this series, nonstop quality. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.